Now, to explore this editor, I created a new empty folder called Data Analytics, because in there I want to set up a very basic Python data analytics project. And I want to do that with help of this editor. Now, to do that, we can open the chat view by running the focus on chat view command. Alternatively, you can also open this view by pressing Command L or Control L on Windows. And then here you can ask questions, a little bit as you could do it with GitHub Copilot Chat, but actually with more features. For example, you can use the @ symbol to reference files in your projects, official documentation pages, parts of your code if you had any, and so on. In addition, here under More, you can also give the AI some general rules, which then should be taken into account automatically in all the answers you're getting to your chat messages. You can also always start a new chat and so on. So here, since I want to create such a Python project, I'll describe my goal. I'll say I want to create a Python project where I can analyze CSV files. And if I hit enter here, I get some instructions on how I could achieve this goal. For example, it tells me that I could install the pandas library and then run code like this to analyze a file. It then also explains what this code does, step by step, as you can see here. Now, of course, here, as a first step, I actually need to set up Python, and in my case here, I want to create a virtual Python environment. But again, since we're developers, this is something you typically know. This tool, like the other tools shown in this section, is not meant to be used by people without any programming experience. Instead, it's meant to be used by developers, where it then boosts their productivity. So here I'll start by creating a Python environment, and I can do this here because I have Python installed in my system and I have the Python extension installed in this IDE, because since it's based on Visual Studio Code, you can also install extensions just as you can do it for Visual Studio Code, and you can actually install the same extensions as you can do in Visual Studio Code. And therefore, with that, I did set up that virtual environment, and I'll now create a new Python file, analyze.py, where I want to add this code. Now, I could copy this code and paste it in here. That would work. But alternatively, I can also press Command K here, or Control K on Windows, as you also see here, to send a prompt from right inside that code file and generate some code based on that prompt in that code file. And here I also could say import and analyze CSV files. And if I hit enter, it again goes ahead, analyzes that, and now adds that code right here in that code file. Now I can also add a follow-up instruction if I'm not happy with that code. For example, here I could say use pandas library, so that it actually improves that code to use the pandas library. And I could then reject it if I'm still not happy, or accept it. And with that, this code was added. And I don't need to know the pandas library to get that code and to get started using it.